Today we're diving into the top 10 worst pieces of career advice that somehow just won't die. You've probably heard some of these from mentors, coworkers, or even LinkedIn influencers. And if you followed them blindly, then there's a good chance that they probably slowed down your career momentum. So in this video, we're going to expose them, rank them, and talk about what to do instead. Let's get into it. Hey, number 10, just keep your head down and keep working hard. It sounds noble, right? But in 2025, visibility beats quiet diligence. If no one knows the impact you're making, you're replaceable, and you could never recession-proof your career, right? Hard work without advocacy just makes you quietly exhausted. So instead, we need to build relationships, right? And we need to own our wins, right? Owning them means, hey, this is what I did in October. These are my results, and we're keeping them so that later when I meet with my boss, I could remind them of all of the great accomplishments that I've contributed to the organization. Number 9, don't rock the boat. Heard that one before? Translation would be stay in your lane, don't challenge broken systems, and don't push for change, even when we know it's needed. You know, executives who don't challenge the status quo will become obsolete. So instead, we need to learn how to disagree with strategy, not ego, and be the one who spots risk or opportunity before it's obvious. Number 8, stay loyal to your company. They'll take care of you. It's straight up dangerous. You know, this advice comes from a time when we had pension plans and things like layoffs were rare. That world is gone. Companies don't hesitate to restructure, and your career loyalty should be to your mission, not your badge. So instead, hey, stay ready. Build your network before you ever need it. Always keep your resume optimized and explore other offers even if you're not actively looking. Number 7, apply to as many jobs as you can. You know, just scattershot. Volume doesn't equal velocity most times. You know, most executive hires are made through relationships, not cold applications. And spraying your resume like confetti makes you look unfocused. So instead, we need to get clear on our value, target companies where we know we can make a real impact, figure out how to get a hold of those decision makers and get them on the phone instead of just clicking apply, hoping and praying that someone reaches out to me. All right, number 6, don't talk about money until it's time to talk about money. Man, I say this one all the time. So let's be clear, you don't have to bring it up immediately, and neither should they. But you should know how to set expectations early so you don't waste time. Ever go through 5 rounds of interviews and then they find out they're offering something way below our minimum? I got it. So instead, how can we gracefully anchor the range when the moment is right? Many videos on the YouTube channel talking about salary and negotiation. Definitely check those out. Number 5, your work should speak for itself. Everyone heard this? Man, that's career sabotage. It's cute, but unless our work comes with a built-in megaphone, it's not gonna speak very loudly. So instead, positioning is part of performance, right? We need to learn to connect what you do to business outcomes and say it out loud. Number 4, never leave a job before 2 years. It'll look bad. And this is fear-based. Recruiters care more about what you accomplished than how long you stayed or didn't stay. Now, consistent job hopping without good reasons can raise eyebrows, but so can staying too long and becoming stale. So instead, leave when your growth stagnates, but have a story behind your moves, one that shows strategic thinking for your career. Number 3, heard this one? Follow your passion. You know, that's misleading. Look, like passion matters, but skills, demand, strategic alignment matter more. And if your passion is a medieval sword fighting and you want to make 6 figures, you might need a side hustle, right? So instead, we need to follow our strengths. Passion is always going to follow mastery and impact. Number 2, ever heard this one? Never say no to opportunity. Now, every yes has an opportunity cost. Executives who say yes to everything end up deluded. You know, respect comes from discernment, not desperation. So we need to know our priorities and know when to say no to what doesn't align or is going to help us. Now here we go, my favorite, number 1. You just need a better resume. You know, most common, most wrong. Your resume is a tool, not a strategy. You can have the best written resume on earth, but if your positioning, visibility, and messaging are off, it's not gonna matter. You need to build your brand, not just your bullet points. We need to start conversations with decision makers and people in our network. We need to create inbound interest. That's how top executives are gonna win offers. Now, bottom line, your career deserves better advice. And if you're an executive who's tired of hearing fluff that doesn't move the needle or get you anywhere, hey, follow me for more career advice. Hit that subscribe button down below or reach out. You know, we help leaders like you cut through the noise and make real moves. All right, drop the worst career advice you've ever heard in the comments. Let's expose this nonsense altogether. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video.